Hi guys, welcome back to Scales Rising Tarot. This is going to be your November spiritual healing message. I'm going to do an all signs read. We're going to get one message from Spirit, and then we're going to pull a couple cards from Tarot to kind of see where your path needs to go. If you are not into spiritual healing, this message will not be for you. If you are in the process of spiritual healing, there might be a message in there. Make sure to check all your placements and see what those have to say also. It might be something along your journey. I would say take what resonates and leave the rest. But these are kind of spiritually guided. So if it's for you, you will know. If it's not for you, you will also know. So we're going to start with Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What spiritual message do we have for Aries today? This is for your month of November. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You have two. Stay connected. We are all born connected to Spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in a physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to source. Strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You'll never really be alone, as we are always with you. And on the bottom of the deck, ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, and irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. So this is all about being connected with your design, with source, whatever source you believe in. You know, having that strength and pulling from that strength. Feeling confident, feeling energetic in a way. You know, having convictions to do stuff. But also being able to stay grounded at this time. Alright, what do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Just breathe. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, just breathe. One more. I feel like letting go of regret and deciding which path we want to take will bring to some balance to your life. You know, maybe you need to travel to start different cycles. Whatever that means to you. Alright, we are now moving on to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What spirit message do we have for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What spirit message do we have for today? Moving into the month of November. What do we have for them? We have support and forgiveness with intuitive nudges on the bottom. Support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So maybe you've got a support system set up. You know, what is it that the people that are coming in and out of your life trying to teach you? Forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capability to heal and transform. So what is it you're needing to forgive? You know, maybe you have people coming back into your life because you haven't learned how to forgive yet. You know, let go of some resentment that you've been dealing with. Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware and profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. So maybe that's what, at this time, what your intuition is trying to tell you. You know, maybe you're having dreams. Maybe you've got people coming in and out of your lives, and you're like, why? Maybe it's you need to learn how to forgive, but you're not paying attention to what intuitive nudges that the universe is trying to show you. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Give me two more. One more. I think whatever message you're hearing that's driving you or making you feel like you need to move to those calmer waters, you know, I think you need to take a leap of faith towards that. So whatever you're hearing, whatever is driving you, you know, maybe you're getting that support from friends. Maybe you've got somebody coming into your life that teaches you something. You know, take that lesson for what it is and move forward with it. You know, move into your own journey, your own path. You know, whether that's forgiveness or not. But whatever that situation is, I feel like you need to take that compassion and you need to heal. Take that time out to heal. Alright, that's what I have for you, Taurus. Moving on to the Geminis. Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is their spiritual message, healing message, coming into November? Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Their spiritual message, healing message, moving into November. Listen with have fun on the bottom. When you have to be willing to listen if you really want to understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. But have fun on the bottom. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you. Something just for joy of it. It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. So maybe this isn't just about listening to other people. Maybe this is about listening to what your inner self is trying to tell you. Maybe you need to go out and have fun. You need to embrace that inner child. You know? Maybe you need to sit still Listen to what the world's trying to tell you. Alright, what do we have for tarot? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for tarot? Two more. Two more. One more. I think whatever conflict or mental anguish, I always see the Five of Swords as some kind of mental conflict anguish. Like he's got these two swords and he's holding this one and he's looking. He's like trying to decide what he wants to do. So whatever mental conflicts you have going on within yourself, I think that you're way too guarded. You know, maybe you need to drop that guard. You know, realize that not everything has to be a battle. And sometimes you just have to walk away from certain situations to bring balance into your own life. You know, focus on the things you create, your own confidence. But take that time to really listen to what you need. You know, find that inner child, inner voice. Alright, that's what I have for you, Geminis. We are moving on to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you have for Cancers? Forgiveness. With a child's love. We have two. Soul power. Forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capability to heal and to transform. Soul's power. Always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. And a child's love. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our lifetime on Earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So maybe you need to learn how to do some forgiveness, you know? And it might take some soul power, you know? But maybe you need to bring some kind of love, or however that resonates to you, you know? A child's love is unconditional. So maybe having that unconditional love will help you forgive, you know, and bring you more of that soul power you've been reaching for. Alright, what does Tarot have to say? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, start over new. You know, bring in love into the situation. You know, focus on what kind of loving situation you have before you. You know, focus on healing that. Take a chance to live without fear. Alright, that's what I have for you, Cancers. Moving on to Leos. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do I have for the lovely Leos? Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do I have for you? What is your spiritual healing message for the month of October? Leos, what is your spiritual healing message for the month of October? What do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is their spiritual healing message for the month of October? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 2. Okay. Nature. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take time to connect, to spend some quality time outdoors. Memories. Your memories are like diamonds and the treasure chest of your spine. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world. For neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. And let go on the bottom. Let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have been held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we all have only your best intentions at heart, and will do everything in your power to protect you. So maybe your answer isn't nature. Maybe you need to go out in nature and, see what's out there. Nature is all about healing and healthiness, getting grounded. It grows. It's abundant. And focus on the happier memories you had and not all the negative memories you had. Know that whoever you're missing right now, they're still with you. And release whatever you're holding on to. If you feel like you have an outcome for a situation, realize that not everything works out the way you have it planned in your mind. Alright, give me 3 cards for Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Queen of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. I'm not taking those. Sorry. Give me one more. One more. There we go. Oh, give yourself a little compassion. I feel like you need to give yourself a little compassion. Maybe there is some things you need to let go of and leave it out in the cold. Embrace new changes, new opportunities, new love. I think it's time for you to walk away. Or walk away from certain situations, certain people. Focus on yourself at this time. Alright, that's what I have for you, Leos. We are now moving on to Virgos. Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do I have for Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Your spiritual healing message for November. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you? No, I don't want it to come out, so I'm going to let it. Forgiveness with just ask. So maybe you need to ask for forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of the human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Just ask on the bottom. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask and hope for guidance. So maybe you need to ask for forgiveness, or maybe you need to ask on hope on how to forgive. Right. What do we have? 23 Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One more. I think you need to let go of whatever stubbornness you're holding on to. Okay? Because it's honestly a toxic energy. Change the perspective in which the way you look at things. Ask for help if you need to. But I think moving forward, you need to show yourself a little bit more compassion. Alright, that's what I have for you, Virgos. We are moving on to my lovely Libras. Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libras at 21:55. Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're starting at 21:55. Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Libras? Spiritual healing message for the month of November. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you moving into the month of November? We have you are not alone and trust on the bottom. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. So maybe if you don't feel like you're connected with your guides right now, or you don't connect with family, know that you're not alone. They're still here. You may not be able to feel them at this time, but they're still here. Because we have trust on the bottom. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one for you to consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on a boundless opportunities and so much more. So maybe you need to trust the path that your soul has lined out for you. One of those. If it just feels right. You don't question it. It doesn't make you... I don't know what the word to say is. You get this intuitive hit about it's just okay. Like everything's going to be okay. Because you're not. Alright, give me 3 cards for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One more. That Ace of Cups keeps coming out a lot. For you Libras, I think you're up for whatever challenge is next. You're willing to work on it, whether you got to work with somebody or work with yourself. but I think you're pouring in whatever love. You don't know where that road leads, but you're willing to transform that road, whatever that is for you. Alright, Libras, that's what I have for you. We are now moving on to Scorpios. Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What spiritual message, healing message do we have for Scorpios moving into the month of November? What is your spiritual healing message for Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is your spiritual message? That one wanted to say, be proud. On the bottom, seek. Be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've accomplished, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Seek on the bottom. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected with one another. So maybe you've worked with spirit. Maybe you're seeking out kind of spirit. But you need to be proud of the accomplishments that you've made so far. Maybe there's some form of achievement that you feel like hasn't come to fruition, but instead of looking at it negatively, be proud and keep seeking out the answers. Keep trusting in source and spirit. Alright, give me 3 for Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me 3. Give me 3. I think Scorpios, you need to make some kind of judgment call. What is it you're holding on to and what is it you need to walk away from? Work on building your own confidence, your own independence. Alright, that's what I have for you, Scorpios. Moving on to my lovely Sagittarius. My lovely Saggies. What do we have for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you? Your spiritual healing message for November. What do we have for November? Alright, one more. Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus. What is their spiritual message for healing message for November? Okay, love with intuitive nudges on the bottom. Love is a foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy as receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So maybe you need to find some form of love. How are you bringing it in? How are you giving it? Are you receiving it? Are you allowing yourself to receive it? Are you working with the things that you do love? Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware and profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. What is it that is intuitively nudging you towards something? Maybe it's nudging you towards things you love, somebody you love. Okay, give me 3 for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Give me 3. 3 for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius. Well, that one came out, so we're going to take it. I think, Sagittarius, you need to focus on planting your seed. You know, what do you want to build? You know, how do you want to get there? How do you want to go about communicating this to the world? You know, what kind of confidence do you want to bring? What kind of bridge do you want to bring in? You know, this is all about bringing in new. So maybe there's a love you have for something that you are working on building. You know, you're putting the planning and the effort in. You're starting to communicate that. But trust yourself. You know, if this makes you happy, go for it. Alright, that's what I have for you, lovely Saggies. We're going to move on to Capricorns at 3058. Capricorns at 3058. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for them? Spiritual healing for the month of November. That did not shuffle. What do we have for Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of November. Spiritual healing. What do we have for spiritual healing? Father's love with new beginnings on the bottom. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. A strength gained from such a love is often unquantifiable, and that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. New beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. So maybe you're moving closer to your father. Maybe you're having some kind of new beginning and you need that support from your father, that love from him. And know that that's unconditional. And no matter what you do, they're going to support you in any way, shape, or form. Okay, give me 3 cards for Capricorns. 3 cards. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I don't know, this one kind of hits home on the Capricorn Moon side. I don't know if we want that up or down. Oh, sorry guys. I think whatever decision you're making, that it's a well thought out decision. You've understood it emotionally. You're being very emotionally mature. But whatever you're journeying to, you've made your decision. You made your mind up on how you want to transform and where you want to build your stability at. So, and that might take new beginnings. That might take the support of your father. Alright, Cappies, that's what I have for you. We are now moving on to the Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for the spiritual healing message for the month of November? Spiritual healing message for the month of November. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for the spiritual healing message? Nope, it's in there. There we go. Cleanse. With give back on the bottom. Cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out from much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean your house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. Give back. Give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make it your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectations of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. So maybe you need to detox a little bit. You know, emotionally, spiritually, physically, just detox. You know, and maybe one of those ways to detox is to give back to somebody. Alright, what do we have for Aquarius? Give me 3 cards for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me 3. I think whatever messages that you're holding back and being secret about, I think you need to be more open with them. Okay. Have strength that it is the right time. Alright, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Moving on to Pisces. Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do I have for Pisces? Spiritual healing messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do I have for you? Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you? Spiritual healing for the month of November. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for them? Spiritual healing for the month of November. Oh. We got cleanse again. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius. I'm not really a cusp person, but if you believe in that, I'll go with it. Alright. Self-love and believe. Your body, mind, and soul urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy the office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleaning. Self-care. Now's the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself and grows and matures from actions you take and support your body, mind, and soul. And believe. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, is above all who you are. It's the power of your belief. So maybe you are needing to detox a little bit, you know, show yourself a little self-love and believe in yourself. You know, maybe that's what that self-love is all about, is that belief in yourself. But take that time to cleanse yourself and nurture yourself. You know, appreciate who you are, your own skin, your body. You know, and make it come from the heart. Alright, give me 3 cards for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me 3 cards. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, there we go, and Venus. 2 more. I think whatever burdens you've been carrying, you know, I think you need to drop some of those. You know, show yourself a little bit of love and get out of your own way. You know, move toward your own happiness, your own well-being. You know, what you deserve. All right, guys, that's what I got for you. Thanks for coming.